A louca, começou a live. Sou eu. Ai. Fala, pessoas, tudo bom? Aqui estou eu, mais uma noite, para apresentar essa história. É a história de crianças que ficam presas em casa. Só que não em sua casa, mas numa casa. E nessa casa, elas estão presas. E essa é a história. Fim, mentira. Vamos começar o ato 5 hoje. Eu tava muito na dúvida, esses tempos de agora, se eu simplesmente não fazia live direto no YouTube, já que eu tô postando essas lives especificamente de HOMESTUCK no YouTube. Mas eu cheguei à conclusão no momento de que eu vou continuar fazendo aqui na Twitch. E o YouTube ele tá com um jeito meio diferente de classificar os vídeos dele. Ele tá colocando os shorts em uma aba, as lives em outra e os vídeos normais numa outra aba também. Então se eu fizesse live lá, o vídeo de mim lendo HOMESTUCK iria pra aba de ao vivo, não iria pra aba de vídeos. E daí as pessoas iam ficar muito confusas, porque elas não iam entender onde que elas tinham que procurar cada vídeo. Apesar de ter playlist e tal, eu achei que ficaria muito confuso a divisão. Então achei melhor fazer aqui mesmo. E postar lá depois como vídeo. Mas quem sabe, né? Tô estudando a possibilidade de fazer live no YouTube. Não foi descartada a possibilidade totalmente. É só a possibilidade de ler HOMESTUCK. Acho que é melhor continuar aqui por enquanto. Mas se um dia eu achar alguma saída que me apeteça, aí eu aviso. Bom, então vamos voltar aqui à leitura, agora que o recado foi dado. Bom, tem mais um recado, né? Eu recentemente, bem recentemente, terminei uma série de gameplay no meu canal Zizibs Joga, aqui no YouTube. Isso aqui vai pra gravação, né? Então tô falando aqui no YouTube, porque agora nesse momento eu estou no Twitch, mas enfim. É a continuação de Butterfly Soup. Nesse caso eu joguei o Butterfly Soup 2. Foi praticamente o mês de novembro inteiro pra publicar essa gameplay. Foi quase uma gameplay por dia. Eu estou muito feliz de ter conseguido tal façanha. Apesar de ser um hobby postar gameplay, né? O fato de eu ter conseguido postar quase um vídeo por dia, eu acho bem impressionante. Então, parabéns pra mim. E agora, essa série está finalizada. Pude fechar esse ciclo. E eu vou dar uma descansada de gameplay por enquanto, né? Porque um mês seguido foi intenso. Vou aproveitar o fim de ano agora e é isso. Bom, agora sim a gente pode continuar o ato 5 de HOMESTUCK. Estamos na página 1989, estamos quase na página 2000. Lembrando que são mais de 8.000 páginas a história completa. E o ato 5, para quem não sabe, ele carrega a fama de ser o melhor ato, a melhor parte da história. É a partir do ato 5 que as pessoas realmente começaram a prestar atenção em HOMESTUCK, a gostar bastante. É tipo a temporada 5 e 6 da série moderna de Doctor Who. É aquela que todo mundo lembra com certo carinho. Porque agora a gente vai começar a narrativa dos Trolls. Elsewhere in Paradox Space, we examine another planet, forgotten by time. But we will strive to remember. What was this planet's name? Enter name. Não sei ler isso. Agora pode ser que eu consiga ler isso. Alternian Cheat Sheet. Cheat Sheet. Troll Planet. Tá. Como vocês puderam ver, a escrita ela veio da direita pra esquerda ali, ó. Isso. E daí as letras é como se elas estivessem espelhadas, então. E daí é Troll Planet. Ok. Esse aqui é um alfabeto. Eu quero acreditar que o Andrew Husse criou isso da mente dele. Não sei. Eu não lembrava que tinha realmente uma cheat sheet disso. Mas faz sentido. Oh, haha. Nice one, Smarty Pants. Really hilarious. But let's get real here. No more clowning around. Try again. That is much better. In fact, as it happens, your guess is precisely correct. What are the odds? We examined the planet Alternia. Somewhere on this planet, there's a young troll, hive bent. Aí temos o nosso queridinho Carcat com uma foice no quarto dele. Por que não, né? This young troll stands in his respite block. It just so happens that today, the 12th bilunar perigee of the 6th dark season's equinox, is the day of this young troll's larval awakening, also known as his wriggling day. Though it was 6 solar sweeps ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. Isso aqui é um texto bem parecido com o texto do John Egbert, né, no começo da história, no ato 1, só que adaptado para troll. Eles não nascem como os seres humanos nascem, né? Eles nascem de outra forma, em casulo e tal. 6 Alternian solar sweeps, for convenient reference, is equivalent to 13 Earth years. Oh, Earth, also for convenient reference, is a planet that does not yet exist. What will the name of this young troll be? Enter name. Ele quebrou o negócio mesmo antes. Tipo o que o Dave fez, né? Eles se merecem mesmo. You enter something predictably derogatory and this guy gets fed up by your shenanigans in record time. This guy has a lot of troll pals and their adventures are going to be quite extensive and convoluted, to an even greater degree than one perhaps may be accustomed. He thinks that if you think that we have time to drag out every little gag and expect pattern along the way, you've got another thing coming. He thinks you should cram that sobering understanding in your chitinous windhole and tamp it down hard with your ugly, stupid-looking cartilage nub. Try again. E este é o quarto dele, com pôsteres de filmes como se era a primeira vez troll. Ai. Your name is Carcat Ventus. As was previously mentioned, it is your wriggling day, which is barely even worth mentioning. It is an anniversary, if anything, to lament the faults of your existence, of which there are assuredly plenty. Equally plenty, and somewhat related to that topic, are your interests. You have a passion for ridiculously terrible romantic movies and rom-coms. You should really be embarrassed for liking this dreadful cinema, but for some reason, you're not. You like to program computers, but you are notoriously pretty awful at it. Your programs invariably damage the machines on which they are executed, which is just as well, since you like to believe you specialize in computer viruses. When you mature, you aspire to join the ranks of the most lethal members of your society, the Thrashcutioners. You like to practice with your really cool cycle, but just wind up looking like kind of a doofus by yourself in your room. Fala, Ono! Churubão, boa noite! Olha, o Riel sempre fazendo caridade, muito bom, muito bom. Como está você, Ono? You like to chat with some of your other troll pals, most of which drive you batshit up The fucking belfry. You have been trying out a new chat client beta called Trollian. You are not really sure what you think about it yet. Your troll tag is carcinogeneticist, and you speak in a manner that is almost exclusively ornery all the time. Later, you'll play a game with 5 other friends and go on big adventure with them. This game, for convenient reference, is a game that does not yet exist, but it will soon. What will you do? Examine slimy purple pod. Fala, Rucrilhos, como vai você? Eu estou bem também. Acabei de jantar, tô de buchinho cheio. Tá fazendo friozinho, tá dando muito sono ultimamente, porque tá naquele tempo friozinho, né, chuvoso. Teve atualização de lore? Ah, teve atualização no Genshin. Finalmente entrou jogo de cartinha no Genshin. Demoremos, mas chegamos. Ah, o bom é que você tá aqui, Rucrilhos. Como é que você tá? Pega uma cadeira, sente no chão, vamos ler HOMESTUCK de montão. Tá calor e ameaçando chuva. Não, aqui tá chovendo o dia inteiro, cara. Tá muito bom pra você deitar na cama e dormir. Minha única barreira é preciso trabalhar. It is your Recuperacune, full of nourishing sopor slime. Every young troll enjoys the cozy embrace of such a vessel each night, and the relaxing ooze helps assuage the terrible visions of blood and carnage that plague the dark subconscious of your species. It is so inviting. A few minutes couldn't hurt. Get in. Deu pra esfriar? Deu. Aqui tá chovendo tanto que o nível do rio tá subindo um pouquinho. Okay, this sure is cozy and all, but you can't be napping all day like a chump. Damn it, you're a busy guy. You're sort of a big deal. Goddamn slime, now you have to change your clothes too. What were you thinking? Luckily, all your clothes are the same. Trolls thinks fashion is stupid. Examine movie posters. Toda vez que ele entra pra dormir nesse negócio, ele... Nossa, seria melhor ele entrar sem as roupas, então. Okay, it's time to get serious here. Sweet troll Jagas. Let's get real and get down to some major business. To defeat the Huns. You space out and get caught up reading the titles of the films for about 5 minutes. Wow, these movies are great. You don't care what anyone says. Pure magic. Is that John Cusack? The thing that most people don't realize is that John Cusack is a universal constant. Okay then, if you say so. Voltou? Nice. Que jogo que é? This movie. Okay, this one even you have a hard time defending, but still, it's so good. The best thing about it is how Troll Sandler doesn't make you want to punch anything. Like, nothing at all. Really hard or anything. Captchalogs cycle. Oh. You grab your trusty cycle with your encryption modus. To retrieve it, you'll need to hack the code to open the card vault left behind. This will obviously prove to be a completely ridiculous and untenable way of managing an inventory, and lead to a great many follies. Later on, you would swap your modus with your hacker friend, a guy who, unlike you, happens to be competent with programming. It would only make sense, but for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. Arigato pelo abraço, Vimones! Tudo bom? Tudo bom? Como vai você? Oi, Rika Ghetto Seto-kun! Pessoal, ontem foi aniversário do Rika Ghetto Seto-kun, então, parabéns para o Rika nessa data que rica. Muitas felicidades, muitos anos de vida. Parabéns de novo, Rika, tudo de bom. Boa noite pra vocês, vocês estão bem? Tanque Online, não conheço esse jogo. Good night. Onde é que eu parei aqui? O quarto do Kerket é uma coisa, né? But for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. There are so many stupid things that happen because of this modus. So many you just have no idea. Take card vault. God damn it. You hear some unhappy grumbling through the hole below. This was not the coolest thing you could have done just now. Examine large black book. Tá rica. Hehehe. You make quite sure not to catalog it and simply pick it up and read it. A handbook for the imminent deceased. Chapter 1. Prepare your file, dig your grave. Ah, é o livro que ensina a programar. Entendi. It is a thick programming manual called ATO, a handbook for the imminently deceased. ATH is an insufferable language to work with. Its logic is composed of nothing but infinite loops, or at best, loops of effectively interminable construction. The above page in the intro section documents the simplest possible ATH code structure. Any code deviating from this basic structure will not compile. You have a whole bunch of code samples you've been messing around with on your computer. It's been frustrating at best and debilitating to your machine at worst. Leave your room. Ele mora neste barracão aqui. You step outside your respite block onto one of your hive's numerous extraterrestrial landing slats. You were allowed to design this hive when you were young, after you emerged victorious from your trials deep in the brooding caverns. You have lived here with your custodian ever since. It's almost as if your people have placed great cultural importance on teaching children to become architecturally adept while very young. It has been this way since ancient times. No one seems to know why that is. Getting to build your own hive at a young age, using whatever meandering design you chose, likely has left you jaded to the notion of customizing your abode. You certainly wouldn't get all that worked up about a game that happened to allow you to do such a thing. At least not for that reason. Examine neighborhood. O zóio dele, como é que tá? Cara de drogado, de noiado. Hive Band. Duas luas, quase me Wanda. Hoje o dia vai ser louco. Terminou Butterfly Soup, começou o Arco dos Trolls. É, rapaz, hoje a noite tá como? Doideira. Até a moto tá passando. Oh meu Deus, daqui a pouco eu vou ter que pegar sopinha lá embaixo. The lone rings are empty. Blood skims the voids in your porous cranial plates, as if grazing the hollow of a thrashed stem, or say, an abandoned cocoon. A sour note is produced. It's the one agitation plays to make its audience squirm. It is your 6th wriggling day, and as with all 5 preceding it, blah 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 blah. Look. Que? You don't have time for fancy poetry. It's almost as useless as those arm-swing flappy things on mailboxes, assuming you even knew what those were, which you don't. Trolls don't have mail. Mail is almost as useless as poetry to them. Poetry is the swing army flap dilly of words, and mail is the red tooty lever doodad of giving people shit. Frankly, you don't know about things skimming voids or grazing hollows or whatever. You've got ambition. You were meant to be a big shot, to be in charge of something huge and really important, and to be totally ruthless about it. You just haven't found the dominion in which you're destined for greatness yet, or even a vague concept of it. You haven't found your purpose, but you will tonight. You stew in your own impotent aggravation in the cool dusk breeze. During the dark seasons, it remains dusk for most of the day. It can stay dark for many bilunar periges at a time. But even if it didn't, you would still have this feeling. You have a feeling it's going to be a long night. Maria, meu Deus. Go back inside. Ah, deixa eu salvar essa página aqui nos favoritos. Belezinha. Vê se eu salvei. Salvei. Essa eu salvei. 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 Que mais? You head back into your block and hit up your computer station. No word from any of your loudmouth pals. No news is good news. Sweet music to your auricular sponge clots. Check out magazine. It's the latest issue of Game Grump. This one appears to boast about exclusive leaks. They all boast about that. You're not even really sure what it means. Check out DVD. Meu Deus, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Trash Prince of Bel-Air. It is a DVD of one of your favorite series, The Thrash Prince of Bel-Air. It's about a green trash cutioner cadet who sasses up the blue bloods in his flay squad pretty good. They're... Olha! Muito obrigada pelo gift subs in the channel, Real Games. Como vai você? Tudo bom? Um abração. Seja bem-vindo ao bonde do poder, Rica Ghetto-seto. Oh, um guaxinim me entregando um coração. Que coisa bonitinha, meu Deus do céu. Ah, é da Gabs. Muito bonitinho. Hihihihi. Ah, é um gif até. Que bonitinho. Their blood is literally blue, lousy snobs. But Troll Will Smith shows them all how to loosen up. He's pretty much your hero. Troll TV shows have shorter titles than troll movies because TV is a much newer form of media in their society, which is a good thing because it would be pretty hard to make this funny joke otherwise. Get down to business to defeat on computer. Delicious. Ah, com quem que ele vai falar primeiro? É lógico que tem que ser com capeta, né? Okay, enough messing around, time to get some work done, maybe a little programming or... oh god. It figures that installing this new beta chat client would open the floodgates. All your moron friends are going to be hounding you relentlessly. Not that they needed an excuse before. You wonder what this chump wants. Answer troll. Terminally capricious. Ah, meu Deus do céu, games e não. What is up, my invertebrator? What in the sweet almighty 10 chaffin fuck do you want? Not a motherfucking thing, bro. Other than I be checking out how my best motherfucking friend is at you. I really can't stand you, and I hate how you type. It just bothers me so much. Have I mentioned that? You say it pretty much every time we talk, yeah. But, I don't have to, see? But I mean, man, this feels so motherfucking unnatural and shit. You just got to be going with that feels right at where your heart's up in, you know? Best friend. I wonder what kind of shitty thing I did to deserve such an awful best friend. Or maybe what terrible thing I'm going to do and get punished for in advance. Maybe I'm just like preemptively the worst fucking piece of trash who ever lived and don't even know it yet. But hey, look, your friendship is Exhibit A, I guess. It's such a beautiful thing. This rare disease called friendship. Friendship isn't a disease, shit sponge. It's like a mistake, a big joke of nature. It's a miracle. Oh no, don't start with the miracles again. Man, everywhere I look, all I see is motherfucking miracles. It's so spiritual, all these miracles and shit. Okay, like, just be taking this fucking teat booty of fucking Fago I just checked up open. And how it's being all like hissing and shit. Motherfucking hissing, man. Who went all and told it to do that? How would it even do that? It's crazy. It's a miracle. It's carbonation, you ignorant douche. Try getting school fed sometime instead of slurping down that weird swell all day and fondling your stupid horns. No, bro. I don't wanna know. Don't even tell me. Knowing shit just steals up all the fucking magic from my miracles like a motherfucking thief. And that ain't cool. The only miracle is that you like that disgusting sludge. Where do you even get that stuff? It's also a miracle how you dress like an imbecile and are basically the stupidest asshole I've ever known. Actually, you're right. There are miracles everywhere. I've been a fool. See, man? Am I straight up telling you? I am straight up telling you. Miracles. It's like, alright, computers, right? What the fuck? Miracles is what? Fuck you. Fuck you for me just reading that. Anyway, what's up with your bad self for serious here? Isn't something big all going on? What? I heard something big was going on down. Just all be telling me what motherfucking's up and all about. Stop saying all. Are you talking about TA's thing? Yeah, fuck yeah, man. So mysterious. I'm never been getting ceased to be amazed by all this fucking mysteries life got for us. Anyway, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'll talk to him tonight about it. Maybe I won't. It's probably just another one of his projects that ends up being completely useless and a huge waste of my time. Yeah, maybe, but he's your best friend though, so it's all cool. Anyway, I thought this sounded like a pretty bug motherfucking deal, my man. What? Oh, bro, never mind. I just fucking did like to scare the shit out of myself here. These damn horns. You've got to get rid of those things. They make it more embarrassing to know you, which is a friggin' miracle that that's even possible. Like, wow, God sure cooked up a doozy here. Twinkly-eyed son of a bitch just keeps you guessing, doesn't he? Man, you know you wanna give my horns a good squeeze. Honk. Actually, you know what will be the miracle to end all miracles? It'll be if I ever meet a kid I despise more than you. That will make me a motherfucking convert. I'll see light so bright, I'll need GC to walk me around so I don't bump into shit. Sign me up for your idiotic clown religion, okay? You fucking got it, brother. Nossa, se tem um personagem que eu tenho medo é esse daqui. Esse daqui eu quero distância dele. Se um dia os personagens de HOMESTUCK se tornarem reais, eu vou correr tanto, mas tanto. Porque esse filho da puta aqui, meu Deus do céu, eu odeio o Gamzy. Fala, Matheus, tudo bom? Como vai você? Como é que tá o apocalipse? Tá indo, estamos descobrindo coisas sobre os trolls aqui. Ai, eu tenho uma aversão a esse personagem aqui que, pelo amor de Deus. Pelo amor de Deus. tudo que há de errado na história é esse personagem. Whoa, what the motherfuck? Who's this motherfucking motherfucker? It's cool. Life is like that sometimes. It's full of mysteries. You'll be doing one thing, then something else hits you just like that, and you roll with it. That's what you do when life hands you lemons. You sure as fuck don't make lemonade, because who the fuck knows where that fucking shit comes from? It's squeezed out of miracles, I swear. So, what's this motherfucker's name? Okay, your name is Gamzee Makara. Makara, I don't know. El Gamzee. You get pretty excited by clowns of a grim persuasion which may not be in full possession of their mental faculties. You belong to a rather obscure cult, which foretells of a band of rowdy and capricious minstrels which will rise one day on a mythical paradise planet that does not exist yet. Nossa, eu não gosto do Gamzee. O Gamzee é o mestre dos meus pesadelos. The beliefs of this cult are somewhat frowned upon by those dwelling in more common lawn rings. But you don't care. You get to be going with what feels right at where your heart's up in, you know? You like to practice on your one-will device, which you are god awful at it. Because your feet do not reach the pedals. You enjoy a fine beverage and like to do a little baking sometimes. You've got all these horns all over the place, and sometimes you step on them and scare the shit out of yourself. Os horns são essas buzinas aqui, ó. You like to chat a lot with your Paul Caracat, who is usually pretty cranky, but he is your best friend. You have a lot of other great friends who you also like a lot. Your troll tag is terminally capricious, and you speak in a manner that is just a little bit whimsical. What will you do? Caps lock bottle of Fago. Puta que pariu, olha o modus dele, cara. Esse filho da puta é muito maluco. You snag a bottle of Fago. To consume the beverage is what your fellow devotees refer to as kicking the wicked elixir. It is captured through your miracle modus. You have absolutely no idea how this thing works. And you don't want to know. Neither do I. Capture computer. Why? Why would you do that? You take your husk top. Sometimes you just like to pick stuff up and watch the colors. It's so beautiful. Life is beautiful. Ride one well device. You decide to give this diabolical contraption another shot. Maybe one of these days you will get one more suited to your proportions. For now, this is all you have to work with. You just have to figure out how to stay on the thing without flying off the handle. What the no. Honk. You do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into a big pile of horns. Sample delicious by killing on the counter. Oh fuck. It is still piping hot, but you can't help yourself. You sneak a taste of the super slime pie. You aren't supposed to eat that slime. It does funny things to a troll's head. But you were never taught that on account of a lousy upbringing. Your custodian was always out to sea. That is where he is now. Maybe you'll go outside and see if you can spot him. Take a juggling club. Olha, você passou. Parabéns, Matheus. Club kind. You grab a juggling club. You'll need it if you are going to go out. It is dangerous to live unarmed. Go outside. You leave your hive and head out to the beach. There's no sign of your custodian. You should not stay out here very long. The sea dwellers are quite hostile. Fuck. Terezi. Someone is bugging you. This is exciting. You're always down for shooting the wicked shit with anyone that will put up with you. Now, if you could figure out how to get your husktop out of this stupid thing, it'll be a miracle if you can manage. Retrieve husktop. Tá rezando. Poof. You say a short prayer to your beloved mirthful messiahs and splash a pinch of special stardust in your face. Launch. Feigo foi lá pra puta que pariu. Your Silodex launches your beverage far, far into the ocean. Why? You wonder if you can just sort of reach over and answer troll. Ah, ele podia pegar o tempo todo, ok. Pô, verdade, Túlio está estudando, né? Final de ano é uma loucura. Oh, Terezi tá falando com ele. Hey, Gamzee, you want to play Gamzee with me? You want to play games with me? Hey, yeah, that sounds like the motherfucking shit, bitch. It sure is hard to ignore the weird things you say sometimes, but I'm gonna. Fala, Roberto. Tudo bom? Como vai você? Pra ler eu tô lendo em inglês, mas pra falar, pra corresponder vocês, conversar, eu tô falando em português. The only reason I'm asking you is because your name is like game and no other reason. Get it? Haha, well, I heard of worse fucking reasons to be getting all about to do something. Honk. I am. Eu sou. Fala, Kevin, tudo bom? Obrigado pela água. Ah, meu filho, entrei no ato 5, que é o ato dos trolls, só vai ter xingamento. Ladeira abaixo agora. No, that should bother you, that reason. Why don't things like that bother you? No wonder Ventus can't stand you. But who cares about him? We're going to have some motherfucking shitty bitches playing together. Or whatever you said. So, this is the game I've heard about. The big mystery. Yeah. Well, okay. This is going to be fucking insane. But can we play a little later? I'm outside keeping an eye out here for the old goat. You know how it is with family. No, not really. Oh yeah, Way to go! How does that stupid bottled syrup of yours taste with your hoof so far up your mouth? Sorry. Anyway, I'll go inside in a while. Why don't you get Karka to fire up that motherfucker with you? He likes games. Oh no, God, can you imagine all the bitching and moaning? I used to try to play stuff with him, but how did I learn my lesson? Alright, well, I'll try to get in and get up on my chair real soon and we can play. Just give me a minute. Bullshit. You know you're just going to sit there on the beach and space out and lost track of time. Hello? Gems? What? Oh man, sorry, I spaced out. Did you know how beautiful the sound of the ocean is? Have you ever even seen the ocean? Or I mean, smelled it? Sorry. Get some programming done. Eu não vou traduzir o texto, vai dar muito trabalho. Homestuck é grandão. Não, não é a primeira vez que eu tô lendo. Eu já li Homestuck antes, já li até o final. Faz alguns anos. Deve fazer uma década, mais ou menos. Mas eu tô lendo em live, já faz umas boas lives que eu tô lendo. Já faz umas 10 lives, eu acho. É, eu tô postando no YouTube, no meu canal principal. Isso é uma webcomic, que de vez em quando é jogo também. Ela chegou a ser traduzida, mas não inteira, então eu preferi ler tudo em inglês mesmo. Tem pra ler online, mas é melhor você baixar um client hoje em dia, porque era tudo em flash, e daí as coisas no site meio que saíram de via pra você ler direitinho. Se vocês quiserem pegar desde o começo, tem no meu YouTube a série Lendo HOMESTUCK.
Olá, dezembro chegou e com ela o risub continue o bom trabalho. Zizibs.
Fala, Madu Flautinha, como vai você? Muito obrigado pelo resub de Prime Gaming. Bebam água. Finally, some peace and quiet. Now you can bear down on your coding. This will surely last all evening without interruption. You reopen one of your ATO projects you started recently. You're still horsing around with the conditions for terminating the loops. Essa host que vocês estão ouvindo é a host de Undertale. Porque o cara que criou Undertale ajudou a fazer várias músicas pra Homestuck. E daí eu achei que cabia no contexto. De vez em quando eu paro a host pra ver os áudios aqui da história. Porque de vez em quando tem vídeo, tem áudio aqui na história. Mas aí vocês ficam sabendo na hora quando que é áudio da host de Undertale e quando que é áudio de Homestuck. Não, Roberto, não fico não. Já passei dessa fase há muito tempo. Onde é que eu parei? You reopen one of your ATO projects you started recently. You're still horsing around with the conditions for terminating the loops. Okay. What many ATO coders do is import finite constructs and bind loops to their lifespan. For instance, the main loop here will terminate on the death of the universe, labeled U. That way, you only have to wait billions of years for it to end instead of forever. You have found a subloop to the lifespan of the code's author, which is you. Any routine at the end will execute when you die. You figure this might be handy for coding something to release a final will and testament, or maybe some doomsday virus. You spend a lot of time thinking of ways to make the perfect doomsday virus. Conveniently absent from ATH's extensive import libraries are entities with short lifespans, like a rapidly decaying particle that only lasts a millisecond. Sure would be handy. Or even a fruit fly or something. But no, coding with this language is all about finding ways to trick it into doing what you want. Your hacker buddy is obnoxiously good at it. He sent you some flies which you still don't understand, but you're not going to admit that. He's even better at making viruses than you, which really gets stuck in your knock. Check out one of his files. Eu acho que isso é mais no começo do curso, Matheus. É coisa de... Ai, qual que é o nome? De novato. De calouro. This code, when executed, immediately causes the user's computer to explode and places a curse on the user forever, along with everyone he knows and everyone he'll ever meet. Que foi, Rica? Não entendi. Not surprisingly, later on, you would run this code in a fit of stupidity. You don't know how he does stuff like this. What does that even mean? It's nonsense. Is it even synthetically viable? Are you allowed to color text like that? Ugh, maybe you should ask him about it sometime. Oh, speak of the devil. Here he is budging you about something. Time to put on your game face and pretend you don't think very highly of his abilities. É o Solux. Answer throw. Ah, eu nem sei, Rica, não lembro. Pode ter sido. KK, don't flip your shit about this, but I'm setting you up to play a game with some people. Why would I flip my shit about that? Because you flip your shit about everything. Well, will you look at this? Here is my shit, and yet it remains unflipped. Just sitting there on the skillet, getting burned on one side. It's a miracle! Oh no, are you into miracles now too? Because if you are, you're fired preemptively from the game. Fuck no. Okay, nice. Miracles are like poop stains on God's underwear. Hehe, making fun of people's religion is the best thing to do. That's why he hides them. They're fucking embarrassing. God launders in mysterious ways. Right, okay. Right on. But let's shut our mouths for a second and talk about this game. It'll only be a second, really. You don't have to do much. Okay, good, because I'm pretty busy tonight. What is this thing anyway? Why all the secrecy? Well, the short story is that it's an immersive simulation that you play with a group. The long story is that the fate of our civilization depends on us playing it. Hey, I guess the long one was shorter with the short one than the short one. Oh, fuck. That sounds like melodramatic bullshit, but coming from you, color me surprised. Screw you, Ventus. This shit's more real than Kraft grib sauce. Right, okay. So you made this game? No, more like I adapted it. From what? Some crazy technology AA dug out of some ruins. Haven't you talked to her about it? Man, no. I can't talk to her. She's so spooky. I don't know why most of our friends are such psychos. Probably it is because most trolls are. If you heard what I heard every night, I mean, whoa, fuck. No, let's not talk about your weird mutant brain. And don't scan mine or whatever. It's off limits, you douche. Fala, Rodrigo. Good night. Como vai usted? Você tá andando igual o L, não ironicamente? Meu Deus, Matheus, vai num fisioterapeuta. Yeah. I told you like a billion times I can't do that, you nub-slurping fuckpod. Why are you two up to this secret stuff? Why haven't you told me anything about this? KK, I'm sorry, but really, it's kind of a private matter between me and her, and I'd appreciate it if that was respected. Oh god, stop being so sensitive. It's a repugnant quality. Okay, how about you take your own advice? You are such a blubbering hypocrite. You're lucky I'm so fucking magnanimous and charitable, cause otherwise there's no chance I'd waste my time on you. What a load of shit! This act that you actually think you're a hot shot. You know you hate yourself. Nobody hates himself more than you, idiot. Yeah, well, I hate you way more than I hate myself, and that's fucking saying something. In fact, I hate you more than I hate myself, and you hate yourself, and you hate me combined. Oh fuck, that noise in every leaking orifice, it's got to know I hate the combined product of you and myself more than you could ever begin to hate me and myself, and you and yourself on your worst day, so fucking deal with it. Okay, time out for the idiot. The idiot gets a timeout and shuts up for a second. That's you. Just tell me what to do about this game. Okay, well, I will send you a download soon. I'm setting up 2 teams. Like 2 separate competing teams so that there's a better chance of at least one group winning. And also, I guess to see which one can win faster. Okay, let me guess. There's a red team and a blue team, right? Yeah, you're on the red team. I'll be the leader of the blue. Okay, then I guess I can pick my teammates then. Bro, you're not the red team leader. I picked GC for that. What? Sure, I did not think you'd be interested in this. Don't act so offended. Oh wow, now I see. Really fucking clever, picking the blind girl to lead the team you're competing with. I knew you were a cheater, low-life fucking scumbag with no scruples or self-esteem and were basically worthless on every level, but somehow I'm still disappointed in you. Yeah, I'm such an idiot for not rewarding your bubbly personality and impeccable people skills with a leadership gig. What an inconsiderate knuckle sponge asshole I've been. I am hatched leader and you know it. I know you're filthy seed flap, it's fluttering in the profane breeze that's shooting out your stinking meal tunnel. I do know that much. Nossa, é muito estranho ler o número 2 como se fosse S. É muito estranho. I do know that much. How do you get out of your cocoon in the morning knowing you're the worst thing in the universe was ever responsible for? Also, it must be hard with your hands to persistently bothering every mutated set of genitals peppering that ghastly husk your paw off as a body. Has a female ever looked at you without at once turning skyward and erupting like a vomit volcano? Answer me that. This is so immature. I'm basically just laughing here at how immature you are. Like, I really give a fuck who the red leader is. You want to be the leader, fine. Talk to GC about it. I guess these conversations we have do get kind of embarrassing in retrospect. Are we not friends anymore because of stuff I said? You literally ask me that every time. Are you joking? I can't even tell anymore. It's a joke, moron. Oi, Luma, tudo bom? Como vai você? Vazio? Eu não acho que está vazio, não. Eu acho que está até bem movimentado. Are we not friends anymore because of it's a joke, moron? Honestly, I'm just glad nobody else is privy to our conversation. Actually, why don't we make a pact to delete this one from our logs? I'm just shuddering here, scrolling up and reading this. Yeah, okay. Obrigada pelo sub. Grumble. Sounds like someone downstairs is getting pretty crabby. This is not an encounter you're looking forward to. You'll probably put it off as long as you can manage. What? Oh, okay. Why, who is this young lady? Your name is Terezi Pyrope. Terezinha de Jesus. You are pretty enthusiastic about dragons, but you have a particular affection for their colorful scales, which you gather and use to decorate your hive. Though you live alone, deep in the woods, you surround yourself with a variety of plushy pals known as scalemates. You often spend your days with them in rounds of live-action role-playing. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role-playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You take an interest in justice, holding particular fascination for orchestrating the demise of the wicked. You have taken up study of brutal Alternate law and surround yourself with legal books. You have no need for copies printed in troll braille, because you can smell and taste the words. You hope one day to join the honorable ranks of the legislators. Your troll tag is Gallows Calibrator, and you speak with the numerous the blind prophets once used. You are presently the leader of the red team, poised to being a mysterious game with 5 other friends in direct competition with another 6 of your friends, comprising the blue team. What will you do? Cut to the chase and begin LARPing immediately. His Honorable Tyranny. Terezinha. O Gamze não tem cara que seria um personagem que o Billy Green seria fã? Teria, It's pretty hard to live action roleplay when there's no one who is alive nearby, but all of your scale mates are alive to you. At least you pretend to believe that to annoy people. You prepare a new campaign for one of your favorite scenarios, card block drama. His honorable attorney presides. On trial is an especially detestable fellow, Senator Lemonsnout. You have spared with this comeback before. Tonight he faces justice. You will play the role of the prosecuting attorney. On Alternia, there is no such thing as a defense attorney or a defense attorney. In a court block, the word defense itself is offensive. Interrogate. Começou. Most of the interrogation is in the intimidating silence. Slap him around a bit. Slap. Slap. You don't want to slap too hard. Enough to sting, but not to bruise. It must be methodical, businesslike, and persistent. You only stop when you smell tears. Mr. Senator, you smell very nice. Your luscious yellow scales are like the sweetest gumdrops to the prosecution's nose. But your deceit stinks. Did you honestly think you could dip your corpulent snout into the Imperial Beetle coffers like that and get away with it? Did you think your revolting abuse of the public trust will go unnoticed? Think again, good senator. While the prosecution may be blind, rest assured the League of Legislators sees all. Call a witness. Meu Deus. Oh, well played, Lemonsnout. Well played. The prosecution's key witness murdered. How convenient. The court block has little choice but to acknowledge your cunning. You have earned just the teensy sliver of your respect back. For now. But wait. Shocking development. Oh my! What have we here? The prosecution begs your pardon, dear senator, but you appear to have dropped something. A personal satchel, perhaps, chock full of illicit embezzled beetles, with which you have the unmitigated cheek to waltz before his tyranny, concealed beneath your ill-gotten finery. Finery, I don't know. The prosecution requests a short recess from his honorable tyranny so that all law-abiding and mother grub-fearing citizens may go outside and puke. Sentence the criminal. A moeda. Cara ou scratch. As the prosecutor, it is your job to reach a final verdict and sentence the reprehensible felon, while his tyranny watches in silence and submits grim approval. But you take pity on this miserable bureaucrat. You are feeling merciful. You will give him a fighting chance. You will flip a double-headed troll kegger to decide his fate. You do this quite often when making important decisions. Kind of like Batman's nemesis Two-Face. Or that guy from No Country for Old Men. It turns out there are lots of badasses out there flipping coins, but those are Earth things and you've never heard of them. It's safe to say you borrowed this gimmick from one of the many troll things out there that's got hard-boiled dudes flipping coins for major stakes. You base the habit on whichever one smells the most badass. Flip. Bling. Bling, bling, bling. Swish, 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 swish. Bonequinho tremendo de medo. The coin tumbles through the air. Lemon Snout is sweating bullets. A favorable flip. The senator exhales in relief. But what are you so happy about, Mr. Lemon Snout? He looks a bit confused. He quivers his slowly proboscis at the coin. See, the coin has exonerated him. Coin? What coin? Surely you jest, Mr. Senator. The prosecution sees no coin. She's blind, remember? Oh, fuck. Culpado. Contra fatos. Adjourn. Another triumph for justice. The court block is adjourned. You offer final salutations to his tyranny in the customary manner. Okay, that's not customary at all. You're just kind of weird. It's just that your red chalk is the most delicious chalk. You cannot get enough of it. Anyone who says there's a more delicious chalk out there simply reeks of deceit. A justiça é realmente cega, maldito Matt Murdock. You sure had to go to a lot of trouble to do that. Yeah, go get Kane. You take your walking cane, which you use as a weapon kind of like Earth Daredevil, who you've never heard of. You use it to wallop enemies when you enter the median. Wallop. Like this. Begin recruiting Red Team members. Alright. Ela lambeu a tela inteira. Caralho, o Demolidor vendo isso. Your nose begins scouring your temporal through the saliva smears on your monitor for potential teammates so you can start playing. No, not her. Nope, not her either. Definitely not that guy. Okay, how about this girl? You like to roleplay with her sometimes via chat. You pretend you are a member of the mysterious and noble Dragonid race, while she does her own goofy thing. You don't have it in your heart to tell her that your chat RPing is meant factiously, I mean faciously. Troll AC. Ai, é a gatinha! É a gatinha! É a Nepeta é fofinha. DC lands on your whelping stoop and raps on your cave with her noble and elegant talon, and once with her mighty snout for good measure. AC saunters from her dark cave a little bit sleepy from the recent kill. AC uses one of her mouths to lick the fresh blood off her paws, and the other one to blow you a kiss. DC, with a mighty whisk of her mighty tail, plucks the kiss out of the air mightily. GC pockets the kiss in her enchanted rucksack for later to do something magical, like make goblin wishes come true.
Yes, AC finds that to be a most admired use of a kiss. She thinks that goblin wishes need to come true too, just like any other kind of person's wishes. AC begs her pardon while she rips apart this tasty beast to prepare a meal for her cubes.
GC eyes the beast hungrily and mightily.
Uh-oh.
GC eyes the cubes hungrily and mightily, especially mightily.
Don't you dare! AC shouts, "Don't you dare!" indignantly.
But it is too late. GC scoops up a plump cub with her glistening, majestic tail and flies off magically. The innocent cube is crying and crying and crying.
AC says no! AC says no and looks a bit crestfallen. AC gets a clever idea to slake the majestic dragon's mighty hunger. She prepares the lion's share of the slain armored troll bear for GC.
GC's magnificent curiosity has been perked. Is it a bold troll bear? Oops, she asked that.
AC pauses a moment.
Combinou. Fala junto, tudo bom?
AC pauses a moment and nods knowingly with a couple of smug grins on her face. She confirms it is indeed the bulliest of bears.
GC instantly loses interest in the penny cub and drops it to the ground far below.
But as it happens, the really cute cube lands in a bush, safe and sound.
Bom demais, bom demais. Obrigado pelo carinho. GC's alarming and splendiferous girth settles over the succulent cholar bear steak. When she finished the savory red meat, she lifts her proud wise head and opens her great big mouth and speaks the ancient tongue of 1,000 wisdoms. She says, "Hey, do you want to play a game with me?" Chunzeira da Bahia.
AC crinkles up her nose and prepares for a really unprecedented marathon of baffling feline obstinacy. Her dragon-needy suitor will make neither rhyme nor reason of her perplexing behavior for even an instant.
No, that was a real question. Want to play a game?
No! Okay, if you mean a computer game, then yes, that sounds like fun.
Okay, you can be on my team.
Team? Who else is playing?
I haven't decided yet. A whole bunch of us in 2 teams.
Oh, well, it just sounds like it will be a lot of fun, but I think I should get permission first.
Blah, that's so stupid. He's not the boss of you.
I know. But still, I'm kind of scared of him, and I think perhaps it's best to just run it by him first so there isn't a careful about it or anything.
This is stupid in such a terrible myriad of dumb ways. You shouldn't be afraid of anyone. You kill big animals with your bare hands. And in any case, he lives nowhere near you, so the whole thing is extra stupid.
I know, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. I'll just mention it casually and it'll be fine, I'm sure. And then we can play in just a little bit.
Oh, fine. In the meantime, I'll go round up some more people to play.
Okay.
Troll TC. Oh no, de novo ele não.
Hey Gamzy, you want to play Gamzes with me?
Esse coisa a gente já leu. You then proceed to have the rest of this conversation we already read. No luck in getting this guy to play with you right now either. You guess that leaves? Carcut. Oh no, not Cricket. You were only going to ask him as a last resort. You wonder what he wants. You will try to avoid mentioning the game. Hopefully he hasn't caught wind of it yet. Deal with Cricket. This is going to be good. Hey, guess what? Big news! Like, holy shit! Stop the presses! This is a humongous deal, sort of news. What is it? You're not the red team leader. That's me. I'm the leader. It's been decided on an official basis. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to make a big stink about this and say, wow, I want to be the leader. What? No. I mean, you can, but it won't do any good because I'm the leader, and that's all there is to evacuate through your protein chute on the matter. Well, it may surprise you to know that I don't give a crap who gets to be the leader because unlike you, I actually have a fucking smidgen of maturity and self-respect. That's a lie. You're more of a melodrama spaz queen than me and you know it, and this stuff you're saying is a pretend stunt. You're like a rocket-propelled spaz maggot spring-loaded up the ass of psychedelic fucking freak-out weasel on idiotic drugs. So let's not play make-believe games here. Leader? Me. Cricket, I don't care. You can be the stupid leader. I just want to play this game. Okay, great. If it's any consolation, I have selected you to be my second in command. Really? Soon? Fuck you, offer rescinded. Okay, but seriously, I would have suggested you to be the leader, but honestly, it comes with serious responsibilities, and I wasn't sure if you were up to it. How could you think that? I am an incredible leader with all kinds of prioritization and command skills. I am going to rock the cock off this weather vane, and the blue team will wish they never slithered out of the mother grub's heinous undulating asshole. So, just give me the full briefing. What do you know? Okay, the thing you need to know is the leader starts out by running the client application, while I, the lowly second officer, connects to you with the server, while I remain generally in awe of your manly grandeur. And I sit at my computer doing menial chores in support of your heroic escapades, which honestly I don't think you're ready for, but whatever. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was made for. Being in charge of adventure, running around and stuff, and fucking shit up like a goddamn hero with a Ripper's wasp in his jack. Let's get cracking here. Launch your server or whatever. I'll install the hero program. The client. Yeah. Okay, if you insist. Far be it from me to stop you from being so dashing and courageous, and to be perfectly honest, a little bit handsome. Yes, exactly. Now you're making sense. This is the kind of thing that sane people say. Keep at it. There's hope for you yet. Okay, I'll try. Anything to get you to stop being such a baby. What's a baby? Oh, it's like a mythical little pink monkey, something my Lucis dreams about. I thought you didn't have one. I don't. Yet. I'm not allowed to. Why not? Why have you never mentioned this anyway? Honestly, Terezi, it sounds like more frothing Lune block nonsense. If I ever did have one, it would mean the world was coming to an end. Oh, thank God you just said something normal. I was starting to worry there. Whew, back in sane land. It's true. I don't completely understand it, but that's what it told me. We need to get you out of that fucking tree and into proper goddamn learning. You've been stunted living up there by the whispers of fucking bark gnomes or something. I think one of my neighbors was just killed recently. Maybe you could live there. No way, screw long rings, more like young rings. I love my tree, but you're welcome to visit sometime. It's especially nice in the third autumn. Okay, well, speaking of that, I should go downstairs and deal with this grumpy customer. It's going to found a major seat flap, but hopefully it'll be quick. You can establish your connection and do your trivial sidekick stuff, I guess, in the meantime. Okay. A little later. Meu Deus do céu. O que ela fez com a casa do Carcut? Olha isso. Que zona. Puta que pariu. After the Night of Blood's heroic arrival to the land of Pulse and Haze, you quickly crafted a new weapon, Home Smells Ya Later, plus some other cool stuff. Deal with Therese. Privada dele. Baixou o espírito. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture. No, I can't see you, dumbass. Oh, yeah. Anyway, press your nose against your slobbery screen and tell me what is wrong with this picture. Smells pretty terrible. That's because you just took a hard drag of my load gapper, which for some reason I have discovered outside on this little island. You mean your toilet? Well, ooh la la, excuse my disdain for your blue-blooded vernacular. What color is your blood? Whoa, none of your business. Seriously, was that a serious question? Unbelievable. I'll find out someday. What is with your obsession with colors? It's bad enough you waste all my hard-earned grist rambling my hive around like that, not even in the direction of the fucking gate. But when you go and spend it on an ugly paint job, I killed a lot of imps for that grist. Carcat, please, don't pretend you didn't enjoy going around killing things, and that you wouldn't enjoy killing a whole lot more. Prancing around with your little cycle being all adorable. Yeah, right. More like Adora Bloodthirsty. I'm prancing around being that, okay? Anyway, this is awful. This is no way for a leader to be treated. Sorry, this is what you wanted. The leader is the first one in. This is what the leader is supposed to do. No, this is not anything except for what bullshit is. A leader shouldn't be at the mercy of the hive renovation whimsy of a psychotic blind girl. When do I get a chance to fuck up someone's hive? I should be the next one to connect to a client. No, you can't. You have to be the last one to connect to complete the chain. More lies. Think of it this way. I'm your server player, so priority has to be on me getting in the game before I get killed by meteors, in which case you'd be screwed in there. Then the next guy comes in, then the next, and you bring the last one in. Whoa, wait, what? Meteors? What the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with meteors? Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to AA? AA what? Apocalypse Risen, sorry. No, of course not. Or TA? Or AG, I guess? Or CA? Really, there's like this whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out. Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double-talking assholes? I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya! A little while ago. Oh, fuck. Aradia. Aradia é a Wandinha do Homestuck. Meu. Desecrate. You're not sure why you did that, really. There probably turns out to be a reason. There's a reason for everything. Understanding this lets you be reckless, whoever you are. A little later. Ficou bom, né? Somewhere else entirely. Ah, o feigo foi para aqui, caramba. Rubbish from the land dwellers makes you sick. Whoever you are. Era dele que eu tinha esquecido o nome na outra live, né? O nome dele é Eridan. And later still. We return to the land of pulse and haze, so that we can rewind a bit. Before all that paint got slopped on your hive, and before that mysterious hole was made. Man, how did that hole get made? It was when Karkat ran TA's cursed ATH program and his computer blew up. That's what happened. We'll see this happen later. It will be startling and unexpected. Deal with crabby customer. Oh, yeah. There's that. You go downstairs and confront your custodian, which is another term for a frightening beast known as Lusus Natural. Your Lusus has looked after you since you were very young in lieu of any biological parents, whom you have never known. No young troll ever known his or her blood parents, nor could such lineage ever be accurately traced. Adult trolls supply their genetic material to the filial pales carried by imperial drones and offered to the monstrous mother grub deep underground in the brooding caverns. She then combines all the genetic material into one diabolical incestuous slurry and lays hundreds of thousands of eggs at once. Orgia. The eggs hatch into young larval trolls, which wriggle about to locate a cozy, selected from which you spin their cocoons. After they pupate, the young troll with his or her newfound limbs undergoes a series of dangerous trials. If they survive, they're chosen by a member of the diverse and terrifying subterranean monster population native to Alternia. This creature becomes the troll's Lusus, and together they surface and choose a location to build a hive. The building process is facilitated by carpenter droids left on the planet to cater to the young, but only for building. They're on their own otherwise. The vast majority of adult trolls are off-planet, serving some role in the forces of ongoing imperial conquest, besieging other star systems in the name of Alternian glory. The culture and civilization of the homeworld is maintained almost entirely by the young. Trolls sure are weird. Fala, Dextry, tudo bom? Dextry. Como vai você? Novidades? Novidades? Eu acho que vai vir um negócio com som agora. Deixa eu pausar a música do Undertale aqui. Nossa, minha voz já tá falhando já. Obrigada. Ah lá, a música do Toby Fox. Quando ela quiser começar. Anytime soon. I guess. Why isn't it playing? Fuck. Yes, I am. You leap into the domestic fray. Deixa eu voltar a música aqui. You leap into the domestic fray in an attempt to mollify your nannying aggressor. After a lot of kicking and fussing and nesting of teeth and carapace, you just pull out a few chilled raw cubes from the fridge to settle the beast down. Trolls and their custodians have a peculiar arrangement of codependence. The Lusus behaves as a lifelong bodyguard, caretaker, and visceral sort of mentor, while the young troll must learn to function as a sort of zookeeper. We decide to agree this conflict is not a big enough deal to warrant a detailed examination of the action or an embedded musical accompaniment. We also agree that while that would have been pretty sweet, we are also in kind of a hurry here, but if it were to be accompanied by something audible, it would probably sound something like this. Então a música vai aparecer quando eu clicar aí. We decide to listen to that track, close our eyes, and imagine what might have been. Whoa, that sure was awesome. Anyway, moving on. Deixa eu ouvir a música primeiro, então. Ah, mas eu queria, né? Enfim, não dá pra... Ok, vou deixar a música tocando. Oh, 37 segundinhos. Foi um bom sonzinho, né? Eu gostei. 1 ano? Caraca. 2 anos. Ah, temos aí os Solux. In fact, we are in such a hurry, you could almost say we need to get moving. On the double. Yeah. O hacker man da história. There's this pretty cool dude, okay? Some people seem to think he's cool. Sometimes. He guesses they're right. I mean, maybe. If they say so. Actually, you know what? They're right. This guy's dynamite lit in a box of hot shit. Screw the haters. Anyway, he's standing around being all chill like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. When they're not mopping around or nursing migraines or whatever. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name. Or at least a name that doesn't completely fucking suck. Like, at least not the kind of name that belongs to someone you'd want to just perpetually wail on. Maybe just a name that makes you cringe a little, but you guess you can deal with it if you've got to. It's just a guy's name. It's not like it really matters. Who cares? But he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. He'd be way too moody for that. In fact, this guy probably thinks you've got some attitude and probably doesn't want a damn thing to do with you. You could always try to guess his name, but instead of that, here's a better idea. Why don't you just fuck off and go to hell? Here, name this cookie broad instead.
Ah, que belezinha ela, meu Deus do céu, a troll otaquinha.
É verdade, Matheus. Okay, what's her name? Wait, you've got to be kidding me. Looks like we're going back to the other guy again. Alright, hang on. It appears this cool and moody dude had a change of heart. He feels pretty bad about flying off the handle like that. As if shit wanted nothing to do with the handle. Shit would like to reconcile with the handle and perhaps seek marital counseling. So, what's his name gonna be? Your name is Solux Captor. Sim, ele é parente da Sakura Card Captor. Mentira. Oh, fuck. Eu acho que eu vou deixar nessa tela. Vou lá pegar sopa e eu já volto, pessoal. Não vou nem pôr na tela de espera. Eu já volto. Entretenham-se aí entre si. I'm back, my dudes. I am back with soup. Yeah. Eu já tinha jantado pra vir fazer a live, mas minha mãe disse que tava fazendo sopa, então sopa é bom, eu gosto. No caso, essa sopa aqui é um amontoado das coisas do almoço, tem até arroz. Nham, nham, nham. Ah, sim, aqui põe arroz em tudo. Arroz é bom. Arroz é vida. You are apeshit bananas at computers, and you know all the codes, all of them. You are the unchallenged authority on apiculture networking. And though all your friends recognize your unparalleled achievements as a totally sick hacker, you feel like you could be better. It's one of a number of things you sort of beat yourself up about for no very good reason during sporadic and debilitating bipolar mood swings. You have a penchant for bifurcation in logic in life. Your mutant mind is haunted by the psychic screams of the imminently deceased. Your visions foretell of the planet's looming annihilation, and yet, unlike the typical slightless prophet of doom, you are gifted with vision twofold. For now. You have developed a new game, adapted via code parsed from the runes and glyphs in an ancient underground temple. You believe this game to be the salvation of your race, though you're not sure how yet. To ensure success, you will distribute the game to 2 teams of friends, a red team and a blue team. You will lead the latter group. Your troll tag is Twin Armageddons, and you tend to speak with a bit of a lisp. What will you do? Equip throwing stars to strive specimens. Muita gente quando vai fazer fandub do Solux... Opa! Muita gente quando vai fazer fandub do Solux costuma... Como é que eu posso fazer isso aqui? Costuma... falar com a língua coisada, o S. Tipo, Solux, sabe? Em vez de Solux, é Solux. Por causa dessa parte aqui falando que ele fala with a lisp. Equip throwing stars to strike specimens. Meu Deus do céu. Todo mundo aqui é maluco. Why would you do that? A high-level psionic has no use for any particular specimen's allocation. Fling Star Specimens Ward. Cacete! Puta que pariu. You make short work of the specimens and, oh god, one of your bee-house mainframes. The silicon was sliced clean through your foolish maneuver. What were you thinking? The workers pair up and dance angry messages to you in binary code. As abelhas, tudo puta com ele. Taste honey. No! You do not under any circumstance eat the mind honey. The consequences are highly unpleasant. You cultivate this honey for your Lucius. It helps him not to be such a complete idiot all the time. Merely most of the time instead. Calm those bees down. É o vilão do Samuel L. Jackson. Continuar comendo aqui. Snap. Nap time. Nossa, imagina se eu estalasse os dedos e as abelhas dormissem. Deixa a bagunça lá e vai pro computador, né? Muito bem pensado. You're always up to your nuke in the newest and hottest games. It is hard to walk around the place without squishing them. Whenever that happens, you're screwed and you have to grow a new one from scratch. Or just pirate it, you guess. But tonight is no night for games. Well, okay, it is. But just one game in particular, and this game is no joking matter. It is Delirious Bugnasty, Recruit Team Leader. Inevitável. Até então, a escrita mais difícil de ler é a desses dois. A do Solux é a mais difícil pra mim. E a da Therese é a segunda mais difícil. TZ, you want to be the leader of one of the teams? You mean for your game? To save the world? Yeah. Okay, I picked the red team. Okay, I didn't say anything about a red team or even that there were 2 teams, but fine. Obviously you're going to set up red and blue teams, come on. You don't know what I'm going to do. Stop being as though you can read my mind. It's not a power you have. Your strengths are being blind and tricking people about stuff. And I guess being generally savvy and pretty decent at other stuff. But that's why I'm picking you and not some other fucking schlub from Retardation Raw. Solux, please. Eu quero um pedaço, mano. É, Matheus, é sim. You are Mr. Appleberry Blast and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors. Even though you type in yucky mustard, which is weird. Maybe there is more to me than you think. Maybe I'm not the tooth-rick hoof beast you want to make me out as. Maybe I just want to give the red and blue thing a rest for a change and not make it so it's like, oh look, it's that predictable fuck with those 2 stupid colors. It's amazing how much everyone fucking hates him. Maybe red and blue aren't that great and I hate them suddenly. Have you thought of that? Maybe I'm more of an aubergine guy plus whatever that putrid color is your type with. And what is that, turquoise? Maybe it's making me turquoisey. Maybe the new name for that color is summer shithead mist. Have you considered that? But I'm sticking with red and blue, so maybe you should suck on it.
Maybe is a stupid word. Maybe that's the big maybe we should all ponder tonight over some hot shut the hell up tea. So you think I'm savvy?
Yeah, I think so. Pick out whoever you want for the red team and I'll lead the blue team. I will send you the download soon. Talk to you later. Wait! Maybe you should tell me more about the game first. How exactly are we saving the world? I don't know yet. I just know what I've seen in my visions. That the world will end and our whole race dies and this is how we save it. And AA can back me up on this, so don't be all doubting me about it. I'm not doubting you. I think you're right. Mostly. Mostly? What does that mean? Well, when you talk about how you're going to die too. I am going to die. I mean, we all are. But especially me. I'm going to get my ass served to me twofold. Double the service. Like 2 dudes on Double Butter Island, getting worked over by a Siamese twin masseuse. But before I die, I'm going to go blind like you. It has to happen like that. I'm not sure why, but I think it's like fulfilling some requirement for a true prophet of doom. In order for the visions to be right, that has to happen, and the universe will make sure it will. It's kind of like how a prophet earns his stripes by being blind, like how an angel earns its wings. What's an angel? Some terrible mythical demon with these awful feathery wings. Yikes. Paradox Space uses them to usher in the end. How does it know what angel to use? Huh? So yeah, we will all die, but most especially me. End of story. But don't take this the wrong way, but how can you be totally sure about all that? How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with sort of the way you are about yourself? What do you mean? How could you get mopey and how you get mopey and you're always the victim of something, and how sometimes you think you suck when you really don't. Maybe that is clouding your vision? Okay, that's just some personal, private, emotional issues. And I am dealing with that. And honestly, I'd appreciate you not always throwing that in my face every goddamn opportunity you get. Like this is a big circus act to you, and that is your special clown pie. See, God, so sensitive. Seriously, talk to AA, she will corroborate everything. You and she are pretty tight, aren't you? Not really anymore. She used to be a lot of fun, but now talking to her, I don't know. It just somehow always makes me sad. Okay, well, tonight's not about fun. This is serious, deliriously so. We are in Smiria's shit-stain city. Screw you and your shit stains. I'll have a fucking blast and you can't stop me. Blue team scum. Oh shit, it's on, sucker. Chocotone? Eu não gosto nem de chocotone, nem de panetone. Voltamos pra Arádia. That was completely meaningless. What was the point, whoever you are? Oh, did you set up the teams? Still working on it, but yeah, more or less. We should all be playing soon. And I'll guess leaving this dimension. That is what happened, right? Yes. So, I guess you should be pretty happy when we finally get out of here. I don't know about that. Oh. Fala, Nikawa Churubão. Will you at least be able to leave the voices behind? I don't know about that either. Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you till you die? Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things, even our inevitable failure, though it will briefly masquerade as victory. Whoa, fuck! That was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Terezi was right. You are such a drag to talk to these days. She was right about a lot of things. Wow, what a mysterious thing to say. I am so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare me your spooky conundrums tonight. You're going pissing me off. But you like to talk to me. This a fact, not a question. They told me. Oh, your sources have spoken. Relay a message for me. Tell them to go haunt my huge creaking bone budge. Why do you like to talk to me? Why do you like to talk to me? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we are supposed to have to say the words together? I also talk to you because in case you haven't noticed, I despise myself and perpetually seek to duplicate through emotional pain. The cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant brain causes me every day. Obrigada. Já que eu tomo. Tô comendo. Ah, eu já dublei a Alphys, mas sem língua presa. Tá de férias, parabéns. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough. Thank you so much for this. It was great. That was a joke. Here, type ha. Ha.
Now type it again. Huh? There you go. You are now officially the life of the party. Hehehe. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose there. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet. Huh?
Salux, I actually would like it if you were happy.
Okay, thank you for saying so.
You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot.
Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything.
Maybe I never was. I feel like I was though, once.
Why don't you ask Karkat? He's way angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you get on his case about it instead of mine?
Não põe um H no nome dele. I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It's part of his destiny and thus ours. It will help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure. A failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical. Meu Deus, Rica, como você sabe?
If you think we are going to fail, why wouldn't you get mad about that? At the voices sending you down this blind alley the whole time?
They never lie though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest, though at no point did I ever lie, but through omission. This game will not save the world.
The fuck?
And though it is still very important even in our defeat, unfortunately, it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than that of their salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns of the orchestrators of the great undoing.
I don't want to play anymore then.
You will though.
Fuck, that just what? This shit is dusted. Check me out. All dusting it like a saucy fucking maid.
It cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Salux.
Who cares? I'm yanking the group tube on this over-punctured bitch. I'm telling Red Team Leader to forget the whole thing. I'm quitting as Blue Team Leader. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of your solo, be my guest.
You were never going to be the team leader though, which is to say, the first to enter.
Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic too. I could pull so much trippy shit out of my spinal cervix. It would make your head spin like nervous in a fucking blender. So get off your high hoofbeats.
I'm coming up.
Huh? Up where?
Hello? Abort. Fuck this. Patolino conversando com a Gleidos. Muito bom.
Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore. You don't have to bother recruiting. Sorry to waste your time. I'm not the leader anymore. Karkat is. He is? He threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader. Okay, that was fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll talk to him about it. What's going on? Nothing. This game sucks and AA is full of crap. Sorry about all this. Huh? Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore. Hey, guess who the red leader is? I'm the leader. It's me. Your plan to cripple your rival team has failed. I know. She told me. I don't care. The game is bad news. It will cause the end of the world, not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you were doing. Writing your city code or whatever. Hahaha, so pathetic. This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition. Terezi and I have already established a connection and we are making great progress here. We are a great team and I am a fantastic leader. We'll beat this game in no time, while your team is clearly still asleep at the thorax. Oh god. No, you idiot! I don't care about the game anymore. I'll just quit. I'm not playing. You should too. Amazing. You're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship cancelled. There, it's official. Bye-bye friendship. Oh, like you haven't said that like a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You are the worst programmer I've ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes. And being ugly and horrible in every way and having stupid little nubby horns. Contemplem o mago com seus poderes. Perdi a voz. To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacking. What is a hacker even? Just some smug asshole in movies doing fake things and making up words. It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you gave yourself so you can feel just a little bit less loathsome. Oh no, more childish burns. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm a great hacker, period. No, it's also clear now. You were a fraud all along. Nossa, o Karkat é muito chato. Puta que pariu, que cara chato. Ele merece todas as coisas ruins que aconteceram com ele. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff. You just say, oh, Karkat will never understand what I wrote is bullshit. Because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted. These viruses here, I bet do nothing at all. Wait, KK? I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would happen. Might even improve my computer's performance. No, don't. How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code? Which is a meaningless thing to do with code anyway. What does that even mean? It's another one of your scams. Personagem. Personagem diferente de pessoa. Why not sneak some bad clip art into the files too and pretend that's code? Ah, não, cara, o Karkat é chato pra caralho. Ele sabe que o amigo dele tem síndrome do impostor e ele força isso. Olha que babaca. Oh god, no, don't run that. I'm serious. What would happen? I'm not sure, but it would be really, really bad if you ran it. Just don't. Aha! Just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Compiling as we speak,
It will auto-run when it finishes. And now I have to go attend to something outside because Terezi is doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops, forget I said that. It was a privileged information. You are the dumbest grub fucker on the planet, I swear. Later, douchebag. KK, do not run that code. Hello? Oh my god. O computador dele explodiu. É um zoado da cabeça. Olha isso. Olha isso. Parabéns, Carcate. Parabéns. You are highly startled by the totally unexpected explosion. Eu adorei que, tipo, o MSN deles delata quando o computador da pessoa explode. Imagina. Nossa, matou o pai dele. Putz, que pariu. Parabéns, Carcate. Matou seu pai. Karkat and his friends, and everyone they would ever meet thereafter, would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Solux's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus. Every Trolls Lusus would soon die. All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with a dead Lusus, each prior to entering the median. Upon entry, they would each have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after the kernel hatched, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have verbal conversations with their custodians, and would be guided by them along their journeys. Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototyping as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered their enemies unnecessarily. O clim-clim do prato. A língua inglesa não tem palavra única para azar. Tem misfortune, bad luck, jinx. Não vou saber te dizer. Ai, o Gamze de novo. O pai do Gamze aí, ó. The game has no explicit rule that demands something dead for prototyping, but in practice, the kernel sprite has particular attraction to the deceased or the doomed. Across every session ever played, exceptions to this pattern are extremely rare. Lament. Why did you send Karkat that code? It was such a bad idea. You suppose it was a boastful gesture to get a friend to think more highly of you, but why would flaunting your superior skills accomplish this? It was foolish. You ought to wipe all these clever viruses you wrote off your computer. They can only bring more trouble. Delete. Viruses? More viruses? Really bad viruses? Oh my god, holy shit, it never ever compiled these. Weak sauce, viruses, unhackable. Aí o Matheus deixou questionamento. While deleting your virus folders, you pause on one oddball file you have lying around. You did not write this virus. You copied it from an obscure server far beyond your planet's global network. This application is running on that server perpetually. It is an extremely simple ATO program. Its main loop is tied to the lifespan of the universe. When the universe dies, a mysterious subprogram will be executed. You have no way of knowing what that subprogram is. It runs on a protected part of the server. It is completely unhackable. You delete the file, but it won't do much good. The program is already running elsewhere. Luckily, whatever harm it will do will not be done for many billions of years. And even then, what harm could a virus do after the expiration of the universe? This file always strikes you as quite odd. Oh, fuck. But Solux, even with his vision twofold, does not have the perceptional luxuries of our vision omnipresent. When executed, the subprogram will summon an indestructible demon into the recently voided universe. This monstrous being, with the power to travel through time, is inconvenienced very little by his arrival upon the great undoing. He has the entire cadaver of the expired universe to pick apart at his whim. From its birth, through its swelling, maturity, and tapering decay. In a reality he is known to have marked for predation, he will go about assembling followers through various epochs, even going as far as personally establishing the parameters for his future summoning. Solux couldn't know that the virus is essentially a formality. The demon is already here. Sounds like your Lucius is agitated about something up there. You already gave him his serving of honey today. If he thinks he can get more, well, that's just greedy. You wonder what could be bothering him. Oh. Well. You keep your enormous bicyclops chained to the roof of your communal hive stem. It is the only place there is room for him. Dwelling with him on the roof during feeding time is a daily ordeal. Esse é o pai dele. Aradia de novo. Be the other girl. Ah, canalha! A chainsaw girl. You are now one of the 5 other girls. Oh, stop being the other girl. Oh. You are now no longer the other girl, or any of the other 5 for that matter. What's the name of this dude sitting in his 4-wheel device? Enter name. Futura pica. Your name is Tavros Nitram. Pupapan. You are known to be heavily arrested by fairy tales and fantasy stories. You have an acute ability to commune with the many creatures of Alternia, a skill you have utilized to capture and train a great many. They are all your friends, as well as your warriors, which you pit in battle through a variety of related card and role-playing games. Ele consegue se comunicar com animais, tipo, comandar os animais. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role-playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You like to engage in the noble practice of Alternian slam poetry, possibly the oldest, most revered, and certainly freshest art form in your planet's rich history. You have a profound fascination with the concept of flight and all lore surrounding the topic. You believe in fairies, even though they aren't real. Your trolling is adios torreador, and you speak in a sort of faltering manner. What will you do? Cut to the chase and play card games immediately. Poof. You kickstart a rousing match of Fiddle Spawn, which with the only friend you've got to play with in person, your loyal Lucius Tinkerbell. You have a look at you take a look at the favorable hand you dealt to yourself and crack a mischievous smile. With a hose plush at the ready, you quickly lob an Ugni bomb and catch your adversary off guard. Que porra é essa, meu irmão? Tadinho do ursinho. Nossa senhora, predador. Que nojo. Nossa, nasceu. Horseroni, I choose you. Come on, faithful steed. Que merda, cara. With a brooding, whiny, Horseroni shuffles his mighty hooves and makes short work of the Fiddlesucker, boosting his vitals. Horseroni is now primed and raring for battle. Look out, Tinkerbell. Horseroni, small tech slumber buddies. Ele comandando o cavalo. You use your awesome bestial communion abilities and bend the ferocious stallion to your whim. Tinkerbell can't stand the suspense. Oh, nap time! Everybody wins. Horseroni gains a bunch of levels. In no time, he will be ready to breed and you can put him out to stud. Fala, Kyotaka! Voltaste! Seja bem-vindo de volta! Genzi não, né? O Solux. O Solux deve ver tudo em 3D. O que é essa história aí de dar estrelinha pelada aí, Rica? Agora que eu vi. Good game, everybody! That was a lot of fun. Time to do some other stuff, you guess. Roll up your ramp. This is how you get up to your recuperacun when it's time to rest. It's kind of a production getting in and out. Hop in. You can't fit all the way in because of your huge horns. It makes it hard to get any solid shut-eye. Oh great, now you're covered in slime. Why did you do this? You're going to have to change your clothes. There goes another solid hour down the tubes. Oh damn, and there goes your four-wheel device down the ramp. That happens a lot. Take Lance. After a major cleanup rigmarole and a lot of crawling around your respite block, you equip your jousting lance. Olha, acabou de tocar a hoste de Undertale. É sinal de que já tá na hora de terminar a live. Ah, você tá bem? Que ótimo. O show de Rica Man. Que tô com... You like to practice your jousting outside. Eu vou terminar a parte do Tavros. Eu vou terminar a parte do Tavros e daí eu vou fechar a live, tá? Porque eu já tô ficando sem voz. You like to practice your jousting outside. One day you hope to prove yourself worthy of recruitment into the halls of the dreaded Imperial Cavalry Purse. Assuming you are not slated for cutting first on account of your disability, or really any other arbitrary reason. Valeu pela água. Eu não acredito! Ah, se ela aparecer na hora que eu vou fechar a live, puta que pariu. You will over... Arigato pelo abraço. You wheel over to your favorite poster featuring Poopa Pan, which is your favorite thing. You have always fantasized that one day intrepid young Poopa would come and take you away, and together you would fly to a beautiful paradise planet of legend that has all sorts of fanciful stuff like pirates, treasure, a cruel villain with a missing arm and a missing eye, and these weird aliens called Indians. You have left your window open since you were very young, just in case Papa stopped by one night and decided to splash a pinch of special stardust in your face. You have had this interest far prior to your accident. Being paralyzed isn't what made you want to be able to fly. That would be dumb and would make no sense. Being paralyzed does sort of make you want to be able to walk, though. Way in the future. Ooh. Over the course of your long journey, at one point, you were fitted with a cool pair of robo-legs. The guy who likes to build robots built them for you. But then, he does like to break them more than he likes to build them. It's usually why he builds them in the first place. Occasionally, though, he will allow philanthropy to override misanthropy. Não são comandos sucrilhos. Meu. Canaia? Canaia? O Equus aqui atrás, que medo. You were lucky enough to have a friend who didn't mind getting her hands dirty on account of your best interest. A friend with a chainsaw. Oh, fuck. O sangue do Tavros é marrom, parece cocô. The guy who likes to build robots just stood there and watched. It would always make everyone uncomfortable whenever he would just stand there and watch. And way back again. But before that, you had to scoot around in your wheel device throughout the various worlds of the median and endure all sorts of follies related to your disability, which, on account of their great plurality and marginal relevance, we will not get to see just as well. Wow, look what happens when you space out and contemplate the future like that. The messages start piling up. Deal with AG. Ah, AG, minha queridinha. A minha troll favorita, aquela grandíssima filha da puta. Tavros! Hey, Red Team is going to bite the dust, and I know you are on the Red Team. Whoa, really? Yeah, you totally are. My team's got no use for a boy that can make no use of his legs. You were fooled for a team of losers, full of blind girls and lame boys and cranky imbeciles. Okay, you're probably right about that, but I shouldn't be talking to you. Oh, I promised I wouldn't talk to you anymore. What? Promised who? Rufio! Oh my god, who's that? I hate this guy already. He's, okay, someone said I should give my self-esteem a name and to be careful about what I say to make sure I don't hurt his feelings. So he's imaginary. A fake, like a made-up friend, the way fairies are. Made up, make-believe, fakey, fake fakes. Who told you to do something so fraudulent? GA, but I don't know if she was joking about it. It might be a joke. I don't know, but I did it anyway. Oh man, what a meddler. I hate her meddling. Why is she always meddling? I don't know if it was a joke, but man. I don't think it was a joke. it was more like, I don't think it was a joke. It was more like, okay, complete this analogy. Laughing is to a joke as meddling is to, exactly. That's what she just did to you. It is worse than a joke. It is worse than anything you can do. Next time, tell her to can it. That's what I do. But she keeps bugging me. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? I guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to me so much, though. I guess I don't mind. It's cool. Anyway, Tavros, you've been amazingly boring as usual, so I'm going to go. Okay. This show needs to get on the freaking road. Believe it or not, the blue team doesn't have a single player in the session yet, while you guys have like 2 or 3 or such. Unbelievable. I wonder what the holdup is. Oh well, let's face it, you guys need a head start. Okay, anyway, good luck to you. It will be just like old times. Adiós, Torias Nor. Bye. Caralho, ele é muito tadinho. Rap with TC. Motherfuck my brother. I'm so sorry I kind of zoned out there. Hi, that's okay. I wasn't expecting you not to be zoned out for any reason, so I guess I don't understand your apology. Alright, fuck yeah, it's all good anyway. I just zoned out when I supposed to be all about being to tell you you're all on my team. Oh, yeah, the right team you mean. Shit, motherfucking yeah, my wicked motherfucker. Honk, honk, honk. Okay, that's great. I just heard about this from someone I don't want to talk about, but it still basically qualifies as good news. Honk, 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 honk. Heh, honk. Haha, fuck. You stole my fucking nose, bro. What got you even up the gumption to all fucking do the shit like that? I don't know, it's just kind of obvious thing to do. Stick the circle in front of the dots and behind the bendy one. Plus, oh yeah, my horns. Parece dois drogados falando. Maybe we can slam about it. Yeah, I could kick the shit out of some rhymes, bro. I'll stir up some fucking Albert and rip open the fucking bag of hearts and we see. Yeah, you can talk about the clown things, which I don't really understand ever, but that's okay because it's kind of funny. Whereas I'll address some topics pertaining to my interests and I guess personal motives. Yeah, fuck yeah, that be how shit's all usually up and fucking lock it, bro. But first, here's the thing with the game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the Red Team game. Yeah, okay, if I remember right, this is how we're juggling this shit. Lots of fucking balls in the air. Therese connected to Carcut, so he's fucking chill. Then I'm supposed to connect to her soon to get her all chewed too. But she's in the woods doing something. When she comes back, she starts playing. So in the mean motherfucking time, I'm supposed to get you to connect to me. But I fucking spaced out and forgot. Cause I guess I was way too motherfucking chill all up in the shit. Obrigado pela... Yeah, I understand somehow. So just download this motherfucker I'm sending you so we can kick this bitch down the stairs. Okay, I'll do that. And in the meantime, shall I cue up the strict beats? Oh, brother, now you all fucking up and done it. You're fucking wheel deep in a biggie sloppy massacre pie topped with motherfucking webbed rhyme. How strict are those beats at, motherfucker? Well, I turned up those bitches to pretty stern. Set beats to lecture, and I'm kind of going hog wild on the curmudgeon knob.
which I had recently installed. God damn! Tell me more while I get my reach on for this frosty brew. Okay, imagine an array of beats that set limits. They got a rulebook. It doesn't pay to skim it because there's not a lot of latitude. They won't stand for an attitude, and crossing them's a habit you'd not really want to get into because they'd get pretty mad at you. Fuck, so fucking fresh. You need to be slapped fucking silly with the mouth like that. And if you got a problem with it, then I suggest you go and rap it, dude. Okay, I will. Just let me sneak up on this bottle of Fago and snap its neck like I'm a fucking assassin. Lapsassin. Okay, are those beats still chill? Yeah. Are they motherfucking strict? Yeah. I crack his motherfucking kick it. You both then proceed to have one of the worst wrap-ups in the history of Paradox Space. Terese. Certo, estamos na página 2124. Vou ficando por aqui, pessoal. Muito obrigada pela paciência de todos vocês e pela companhia, claro. Tá tudo pegando fogo. Eles já começaram a jogar o Sburb deles lá em Alternia. E vamos na próxima live, né? Ver o que vai acontecer. Então vejo vocês na próxima semana. Fiquem com Deus, se cuidem. Acabei de chegar. Tô sabendo. Vai dar tudo certo. Vamos lá. Tenham um ótimo resto de semana. Bom jogo do Brasil aí pra vocês. Na sexta. Vou descansar a minha garganta porque estou precisando. Muito obrigada, pessoal. Beijão aí pra vocês todos. Espero que fiquem bem. E até mais. Tchau, tchau.